Hi everyone, welcome to ZyNerd session on All India Counseling MDS 2024-25 registration process. The process started this morning, July 1st, and it is available till July 7, 12 noon. Note that the registration is available only till July 7, 12 noon for the round one of All India Counseling. All India Counseling has seats from different states, from central universities for the All India quota as well as for central university quotas, and all the deemed university seats are also available under All India Counseling. We will look at the step-by-step process of registration, what you need to do, including the final payment, and also tell you the do's and don'ts so that you're very clear about the process before you start. Ensure that you don't rush into the process. You can even register tomorrow or day after. It is not a problem, but ensure that the right information is filled in during registration. Not a pretty difficult process, but it is better to always get to understand everything before you go in. What are the documents required for uploading? There are no documents required for uploading. Till the time of allotment, no document is required for NEET MDS counseling in the All India level counseling, for the All India counseling. For state counselings, there might be upload required, but as far as All India counseling is concerned, which is now starting, no document upload is required. Only during the admissions, you need to get your documents. What do you need to have now? Your admit card or a scorecard for exact info. Some of the info that we will require while validation and filling in will be from your admit card or scorecard. Your mobile or email ID, the same ones that you had used for your NBE examination, that is well and good. You should have that. And the BDS degree certificate or pass certificate, internship completion certificate, both of them for the dates, year of passing out, etc., and exact information that is required to be filled in. Now, where do you go in? You go into the portal link provided over here. It is also available in the description. You can click on new registration once you go into the MD's page in MCC. This is under the candidate activity board. Once you click, you will get this link. NEET MDS counseling registration is open. That is what this indicates. But if you are registering for the first time, you have not signed up yet, just click on the new candidate registration over here. At the bottom, you see the new candidate registration, click on that. After registering, the first level of registering with your OTP and all, you can come back and log in anytime into this through this portal. But first time you use the new candidate registration, not these details. You will set your password and then come back and use this. Right now, click new candidate registration. It will take you to this page, which is an agreement page. You have to read through and agree to all the different clauses mentioned over here. It is more of mentioning what the counseling is, the terms and conditions of the counseling, etc., and also sharing some disclaimers on not disclosing your password, etc., and not sharing it with anyone. Click on I agree over here, and then it moves on. You move on to the next page over here. This is a page where the validation happens. Note that everything is validated based on the information that you provided during your NEET MDS exam. So type your MDS roll number, which is starting with 2455. No spaces at the end, no dots. Be very clear. You can type it out. NEET application number. Application number starts with MDS. Mention that both of these would be available in your scorecard or in the final results or in your admit card. These would be available. Candidate name exactly as in the admit card or scorecard. Don't miss this out. Basically, what we are mentioning is, in case your name is Anand A dot in the admit card, mention Anand A dot. If there is a space, then mention the space. Don't worry about whether this is a right name. I have a different name in my records. My first name is the last name, etc. Now, to fill choices, the only option is to enter your name exactly as in your admit card. Otherwise, system will not allow you. Go ahead, register. There is no problem if your first name is the last name, initials are changed, etc. During admissions, you will not face a problem. Maximum you would need to get is a confirmation from a notary public saying that this is the same person. So it is, don't worry about anything. Enter the name exactly. Mother's name, enter exactly as in the scorecard or the admit card. Let us say you filled up your father's name, your name instead of your mother's name. No problem. Fill whatever is mentioned in your admit card. If it is your name again, fill your name again. It will allow you to go in. These fields are not required anywhere during the admission process. During the admission, you need to take the right documents. Possibly, even a minor difference can be managed there. Enter your date of birth and the security pin, and then click on submit. Always remember that in case there is an issue over here, let us say you get this, either you have entered invalid input details or you're not listed in the category of eligible candidates. Two reasons might be there. One reason, you might not be eligible. Candidates below 50 percentile who belong to general or EWS category, and those below 40 percentile who belong to OBC, SC, ST categories, they are not eligible for the All India counseling at this stage till the cutoff is reduced, if it is reduced. Otherwise, they are not eligible now, so you will not be able to register now, keep everything ready, etc. When the cutoff is reduced, they will allow you a chance. So as of now, if you are below the eligibility criteria, below 50 percentile of the marks given, don't need to register. You will be allowed registration after round 2, or keep checking notifications at any point in time, even before round 2, if there is a reduction in cutoff. So this is one reason why you will get this message. The other reason why you will get this message is because you have entered invalid details. Let us say you have missed a space, or you have missed one number, you have added a space, you have missed a dot over here. You said Arul, yes, because, but your father's name was entered as yes Arul, but your name was entered as yes Arul in your admit card, in your NEET MDS application. In that case, you have a problem. Assured, either you are not eligible or you have entered invalid input details. Try with the right input details, you will be able to enter into the next page. The next page, this is what you get. These are the details that you entered in the previous screen. Even if your date of birth is wrong, no other go but to enter the right date of birth and correct it at a later point. Wrong date of birth and correct it at a later point in time. You need to enter details exactly as in the admit card. Your mobile number, email address, already mentioned, mobile number, email address will be available over here. You can check on change your password. So you will not be able to change your mobile number over here. In case there is an issue with the mobile number, email ID, you might have to get in touch with NB. Choose your password. Password is usually in the has a specific criteria, 8 to 13 characters, 1 uppercase, 1 lowercase, 1 numeric value, etc. Clearly pick up a password, then enter the security PIN, and then it moves on to this page. You will receive an OTP either in your mobile number or your email ID. Any one OTP is okay. You just enter that, and then any one is fine. Enter that, and then enter the security PIN and verify and final submit. Once you do that, it will take you to this page. Now your first step of registration is over, which means you have completed your registration form. This is what the status is. You've completed your registration form, and your application form, qualification details, internship completion details, selection of counseling, contact details, and final submit is yet to be done. This says NEET PG, but it will say MDS for you. We haven't seen the format for MDS. We will do that at a later point in time. Currently, it is the same as what we have checked. From this stage, you can log in any time to complete your registration. So at any point in time, if you want to log in again after getting this page, so now you are here, you want to log in again, you can always go out, then go into MDS, click on new registration over here, and then enter your roll number and the password you selected over here, sign in. You will be able to sign in at any point in time. So this is the first stage of the process. Then you go on to fill the application form. Gender is auto filled over here. Nationality is Indian or NRI. If you are an Indian candidate and you are willing to pick up NRI quota seats, don't change your nationality here. Your nationality will still be Indian. You have already sent across all the documents to MCC. Don't go and change your nationality here. This means the candidate is NRI, not that you are being sponsored. If you are NRI as a candidate, you are an NRI, then go ahead and change here. Otherwise, select Indian, don't change anything. Even if you have sent across documents to MCC for NRI conversion, Indian to NRI conversion, they will change it later and allow you for NRI seats after the NRI eligible list is published. Religion, select your religion over here. Religion would be Hinduism, Islam, Sikhism, Christianity, Jainism, Buddhism, etc. You can see a list of religions. For certain religions, you have religious minority seats in deemed universities like Jain minority and Muslim minority seats. In case you belong to that, then this criteria is relevant for you. Persons with disability, it would be mentioned as no if you have not selected PWD. If you have selected PWD, it would be mentioned as yes. It is not possible to change this at this stage. Marital status, married or unmarried would be checked. Note that category here is one thing that we would specifically want to know. Marital status or doesn't matter at all. There have been some queries on what if there is a specific status which is not available there. Don't need to worry. Nothing relevant. Absolutely not relevant for any any counseling or admissions, etc. Category would be editable. Other backward classes. So here, this is an other backward class candidate who has filled the form right at the NEET MDS exam. They had filled in at other backward classes. Now, in case they did not get their certificates, in case the candidate did not get the certificate, then the candidate has an option of selecting general category here. An OBC candidate who filled in as OBC in NEET MDS application form with NBE now has an option to change it from OBC to general because he or she doesn't have the certificates. So OBC to general is possible, SC to general is possible, EWS to general is possible. But if you had selected general, you would not see both these options. You will see only general. You will not be able to change from general to another category, but from OBC to general or EWS to general, you will be able to change. Same with SC to general. So in case you don't have a certificate, be very clear about this and change. Note that if you fall between 40 to 50% and change this to general from OBC, your eligibility is lost for the further All India counseling. So 40 to 50% only general. Only OBC candidates are eligible for All India quota seats. No other seats are they are eligible for. But if you change to general, save and next, and then go ahead and submit, after that you cannot come back. You will not be eligible for any seats under All India counseling. So be aware of these clauses. If you are have a query, you always call us. We are available for all subscribers from 10 a.m. to 4:30. We will be able to respond to all your queries. Next is the MBBS details, the qualification details that need to be filled in. Like on the left-hand side, you will see the status of each of these. At any point in time, if you go to the view registration form, you will also see the status of whether this particular page is complete or not. Go to the qualification details. Obviously, the passing status of here it says MBBS, but it will be BDS in your case. Passing status is passed. Passing year, this is actually the year of passing, not the internship completion year. It is the year of passing. If it is mentioned in your degree that this person passed in February 2022, February 2023, mention that particular year. If it is not, let us say you have your exams, you had your exams in 2022, you passed, your degree came in 2023. Degree does not mention anything. Exam mentions 2022 December, then mention 2022. Both exam, degree, both dates are available. Mark sheet has one date, exam actually was the last date of exam was another date, and then passing year was another date, 2022 and 2023, multiple combinations. Don't worry, fill in 1 year. That is not a problem at all. This is not cross-checked anywhere. This is just to ensure that you enter information which is right. Later, if you have either your exam-based passing date or your mark sheet-based passing date or degree certificate-based passing date or year, that is fine. Enrollment number, it is in the BDS certificate number, usually called R number or registration number, or there will be a number on the top right or left. That is your enrollment number. If you don't have an enrollment number in your BDS degree, mention some number or a date which is mentioned. Slashes are not allowed. Rest of it you can mention. This is also not used anywhere. Don't need to worry about it. If you have a provisional degree, any number with mentions BDS as a provisional or permanent degree, that is also fine. University, you will see a list of universities like DU, etc. This is to ensure that DU candidates select the right university to get DU quota. Those who are eligible, did MBBS from DU, Delhi University colleges, are eligible for DU quota. Usually, if you are not an MBBS from DU, AMU, BHU, etc., then you will choose others here. You can check if your institute is listed, you will choose others, and then you enter your college. Here, your university or college name, if it is not there, mention others. If it is there, clearly mention that college so that you get the benefit of that particular university quota. Other university or colleges, over here you have the name of the university mentioned. Don't mention slashes, hyphen, etc. Special characters may not be allowed. Just mention the name of the institute. You need not mention the name of the university. There will not be enough spaces for mentioning the name of the university. Even if you mention, like let us say in this case, Madurai Medical College or not, Madurai Medical TNMGR University. Anything is fine. This is not a problem at all. Don't need to be worried about it. Even if it is only university, only college, or both partially, not a problem at all. Name of the college is should be at least partially correct. You just enter the right name. That is, even if it is not completely filled. Have you completed pursuing internship? Obviously, everybody should say yes. This is last year, so it says 11th August. This year it would be 31st March 2024 for MDS. Yes, it would be the case for everyone. Mention your institute name and address. Internship start date and internship end day. One year should be the internship period. So it will automatically check if it is 1 year and if it is before March 31st, 2024. So this you can mention. If your CRRA date has a different date from the actual internship date, let us say you have an internship date, but your CRRA date says that one day plus or minus, that is your certificate that you have. So mention the date exactly as in your CRRA certificates. Let us say you forget, you miss out, and then you have already mentioned a different date, which is your actual internship date. Does not matter. Note that all this information that is carried does not matter except for your category, which is relevant in your allotment, and your status in terms of Indian or NRI. Those are relevant for allotments. Otherwise, none of these are actually, even if you make a mistake, it is not an issue. Not that you should you should be casual about it, but it is not an issue, nothing to worry about. Now, then you need to apply for the counseling. Under the selections, you will see All India quota and deemed universities. If there is something else, get back to us in the group. Our group, Telegram group is active and we are answering queries. You can just look at the Telegram group, join the Telegram group for more information. It is available free of cost, and we also have our portal based subscription for complete All India counseling. All India plus all states information will also be up to date. Here you apply for the quota that you're interested in. All India quota is all the government seats available. Deemed universities, in case you're interested in deemed university seats, select deemed universities. If you're selecting All India quota, you have 25,000 plus another 1,000. 25,000 is a security deposit, 1,000 is a refundable deposit that needs to be paid. If you select both All India quota and deemed quota, you will need to pay 2 lakhs plus 5,000. Whether you select deemed and All India or only deemed, no All India, then you need to pay 2,05,000. Note that you might not be able to come back here unless they provide a reset option. Don't wait for that. Select the right quotas here. In case you wish to add deemed universities, do that right away and pay up the 2,05,000 and move up. And then you have the correspondence address and the village address and the contact details section. This can be any address. I'm staying in a different address. My actual address is somewhere else. For 1 month alone, I'm staying here. I will move back to the earlier address. All kinds of confusions will be there. Enter some address. No need to worry about what address this is. This has to be an address where they can correspond. They will not correspond. They will not send you letters asking you to sending your some admit card or score final allotment letter. None of this will be sent through post. Don't need to worry about it. Mention some correspondence address wherever you are staying, or whichever you want to give as far as some addresses available. It need not necessarily be the same address in your ID cards, voter ID card, etc. If your permanent address is the same as a correspondence address, mention that. Final confirmation. So this completes all the registration, application, qualification, internship, counseling, and fill the contact details. Of this is very important. Select the right counseling information, and also this part is very important where you select the right category in case you want to edit. Don't miss out and select some other category. If you're OBC, it should be OBC as long as you have an OBC NCL certificate. And final submit, you will be given an option to preview. The entire form will be available right from the name and details to the permanent address part. Everything will be available. Declare and say save and final submit. Once you submit here, no coming back. That is your form. You will not be able to change data. There might be a reset registration option for 1 or 2 of this, but that we don't know whether it will happen. Like, let us say you did not edit, there is a problem, etc. There might be a reset registration. You missed out a quota, there might be a reset registration, but we don't know. So don't be very clear before doing final submit. You can even save everything, come back and do it tomorrow on July 2nd, July 3rd. You will have time of 4 days to fill in choices. Don't rush into this. Check everything, print out if you want, and then submit it. This will finally come up when you say submit, verify all details and submit. Yes, that takes you to this page. You cannot go back once you do that. Once you click on this final submit, the only process pending is registration fee. Unless you pay your registration fee, you haven't paid, right? It might be 2,05,000 or 26,000. Unless you pay your registration fee, you will not be allowed to fill choices. Pay your registration fee over here by clicking on this link. Note that from this particular available services, it has moved on to this particular candidate profile, etc., where you're going into the choice filling and paying to the next stage. So this would mean you've completed your entire registration process and you're getting into the next stage of payment and choice filling. Choice filling currently is not available. It will be available only on July 2nd, which is tomorrow onwards, right at the time of making this demo, it is tomorrow. So July 2nd, it will be available. Just wait for choices, choice filling. On clicking on pay registration fee, you will get this link. Only online payment is available. Give a candidate consent, go on to make the payment. Note that you might be on an SBI net banking, you might pay on SBI net banking or an SBI credit card or another credit card, ICICI credit card. These are just payment gateways. Don't get confused saying that I can't pay by an SBI credit card. Just click on that and move ahead. You will see SBI options or credit card, debit card options, net banking of all the different banks, etc. in all of these payment gateways. Some might not have one or two, but this does not mean that you can only pay through these. You will be able to pay through any payment gateway, any net banking, any bank's net banking module through any of these payment gateways. So just click on it, one of these, and go in, and then once you complete your transactions like Swiggy or Amazon, you go ahead, give your card details or pay. Note that you will not be able to pay through UPI if it is 2,05,000. UPI has a limit of 1 lakh, so you will only be able to pay through credit card or debit card. 26,000 UPI options might be available in some of these payment gateways. Once the transaction is complete, you come back and check over here, it will say success. In case it is not successful, wait for some time, 1 or 2 hours. Doesn't matter, because just because you filled in your form first, nobody is going to give you a better seat. It is basically as per your rank. Just because you filled in your form late, you're not going to get a worse seat. You will get the seat for your rank, because allotment is as per rank. So even if you complete your registration on July 6th and then fill in your choices within half an hour and submit, that is fine. But it is better to complete it earlier. Do not rush. If it is a failure over here, wait for half a day till tomorrow and then check whether it comes, the transaction status changes. If it doesn't, then go ahead and make the payment again. The original amount will be refunded, but it will take some time. The original amount will be refunded. Once you make this payment, the transaction details are successful. You go back, you will get the screen. You will no longer see the original pay registration fee screen, which means your payment has been successful. You'll see candidate profile, available choices, and what is choice filling and seat results. And you can also see the fee payment details. Here you can go check your fee payment details which exist already. Now here your choice filling status will be available. It will say choice filling or modification will round down will be available as per schedule. If it says something else too, no issues, go ahead and wait for it. Irrespective of whatever it says, choice filling will start tomorrow. Before the choice filling, you will have your seat matrix. We will also have it updated on ZyNerd. With seat matrix, we will have the preference order sorted to as per your seat order, as per the entire seat matrix order. That will also help you in filling choices. We have complete information in ZyNerd on allotments, the closing ranks, cutoff sorted by preference order of previous years, basically in order of where it closed, and the fee structure, stipend and bond for all India counseling. We have been able to source that. That has been shared. It is available under ZyNerd. You can also check that. Finally, just going through the mistakes which are not an issue. Basically, don't panic if you do this. Wrong enrollment number entered. I entered some number assuming that it is some other number. No issue. You did not enter a number. No issue. NA entered as enrollment number. No issue. Passing year. I passed out in 2023. I wrote my MBBS exam. I completed my internship in 2024. I mentioned 2024 by mistake. No issues. Nobody even looks at this data. In your allotment letter, this will not come up. Only your allotment will come up when you take it up to the admission. No issues. Passing year, mention degree date and not the exam date. No issue. It doesn't matter whether you passed in wrote your exam in 2022 December, got your degree in 2023 March, you mentioned any one of these, doesn't matter. Anything is fine. Full name not entered in university college, no issues. Internship completion date wrongly mentioned, from or to or both, no issues. Some random correspondence address entered, suddenly we are moving on to another place, no issues at all. Don't need to worry about all this. Everything will happen fine. Go ahead with choice filling. We will be there to help you out throughout the session. To join our Telegram group, the link is available in the description. We've also shared the link for MCC's counseling in the description. This video is also available. If you think this is helpful, you can also share it with others and ask them to join our Telegram group too. Thanks a lot for watching.